So this review is a long time coming. Welcome back to the DC Flashpoint continuity movie review series thing that I started a long time ago, where I look at the series of direct-to-video DC animated movies that released from 2013 to 2017. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Son of Batman, the third movie in this series, and the first that isn't about the Justice League. Released in 2014, this movie was directed by Ethan Spalding and based off of the Batman Son storyline from 2006, written by legendary DC writer Grant Morrison and artist Andy Kubert. The premise is very simple. Batman has a biological son named Damian Wayne, a violent and ruthless kid raised by the League of Assassins. This is one of the few movies from the series that I had seen prior to this review, so I kinda knew what I would think when rewatching and taking notes. And spoiler alert, this movie is only okay. It's not bad, far from it. There's just enough in this movie that frustrates me to where I'd choose to rewatch Flashpoint Paradox or Justice League War over it any day. Also, this video is going to be different from those two because I'm not going to be giving the scene by scene breakdown that I did for those two. Because this is a review. If you really want to know absolutely every little thing that happens, just go watch the movie. But enough dilly dallying, let's dive into Son of Batman and why it's an alright movie. Also, some spoilers are ahead. Be warned. Starting with the good stuff, I really like Batman in this movie. Now, Batman is already established in this universe, and he was already pretty good. But this movie is essentially his first solo movie, where we can see Batman in his element, doing detective work in Gotham City. Every scene where he is investigating or fighting bad guys is classic Batman the best way. And there's also several moments where his Bruce Wayne side gets to shine, whether it's us actually getting to see him being CEO of Wayne Industries or his interactions with Alfred, Dick, or Damian. Speaking of Damien, there are a few little moments of him being impressed by his son and being a good dad by trying to teach his son patience. We're really robbed of Batman being a mentor to younger heroes slash sidekicks in live action, because I like this dynamic a lot. Also, the voice in this movie for Bruce is great. Jason O'Mara is probably only second to the late Kevin Conroy in terms of delivering a great portrayal of the Caped Crusader. And that's not it for great voices. Thomas Gibson does an awesome voice for Deathstroke. He's so dramatic and intimidating, and some of his line deliveries are so raw. Plus, it's Deathstroke. He's always a really cool character, especially with all of the action scenes he has where he fully gets to show off his mercenary training against Damien and the League of Assassins. It may just be because I'm a sucker for ninja action sequences thanks to growing up with Ninjago and a bit of TMNT, but I really love all the fight scenes with the League, especially the final battle between Damian and Slade. It's animated so well. Finally, for characters, Alfred is Alfred. He's always good. And Nightwing has always been one of my favorite members of the Bat family, so it's very much appreciated to see him in this movie. I like how quickly the sibling relationship with him and Damian is established, with them really feeling like brothers from their first scene in the Batcave. Anyway, now for the things that hold this movie back for me, with a big one being Damian, the titular son of Batman himself. I know I complimented some of his interactions, but so much of him in this movie is frustrating. Most people will say that Damian starts out bratty, snobbish, annoying, and overskilled for a Robin, but those who stick with him say he gets better. And yeah, I've seen Teen Titans The Judas Contract, so I know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just in this movie he's so impulsive, and literally every scene with him as Robin is him rushing off and being violent, followed by Bruce trying to reel him in. He also doesn't respect Batman that much for most of the film, which, as a certified Batman enjoyer, I wasn't really a fan of. And then in his final battle against Slade, he's saying how he's his father's son, and I'm just kind of sitting there asking, when did Damien start respecting him as a father? I mean, it makes for a cool character moment when he spares Slade at least. Outside of Damien, there was the whole Dr. Langstrom Man-Bat plotline that I didn't really care for. His family was flat, and to me they took away the tragedy of Langstrom's character, how he turns into the monstrous Man-Bat, and substitute it with the standard scientist's family is threatened by the bad guys to get what they want. At least the army of Man-Bats was kinda neat, and I liked him gunning the Batwing at the end. Also, there's the interactions between Talia and Bruce, which made me uncomfortable.
Like, they established that Talia took advantage of him, and she continues flirting with him in a very suggestive manner throughout the movie, and Bruce is just okay with this, even kissing her at the end? That seems kinda problematic. And then there's the animation. During the fight scenes, especially the final confrontation between Damien and Slade, it's awesome and bloody, what these movies are known for. But the scenes of characters just talking felt really stiff and lifeless. It was probably due to their limited budget, but I don't remember it being this bad in the first two movies. Son of Batman is only 74 minutes, and that short runtime sometimes feels a bit long due to it taking a while for Damian to become Robin and the Dr. Langstrom stuff piled in on top. I still wouldn't say it's a bad movie, but between this one, Flashpoint, and Justice League War, it is definitely the weakest. At least this one is more of a setup for things to come on the Batman side of things for this universe, and I'm looking forward to some of those later movies. I'll try not to take as long on the next review, but until then, thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe if you feel like it, and see you in the next one. Bye!